Power seat functions are different angles and positions a wheelchair can go into using the joystick, alternate controls, or some push buttons. And one power feature that is pretty much on all configured power wheelchairs is tilt. Now, tilt or posterior tilt is when the entire chair moves back. There are no changes to the angle of the chair. And there are so many uses of tilt, but here are the top 5. The first one is pressure relief. For most people, going into 45 degrees of posterior tilt redistributes pressure away from the seated surface to the back and the head support. Number 2 is postural control, because when we sit up, all of gravity's forces are trying to make us crumble. Bloody gravity. So, for clients with limited trunk control, going into tilt can make them feel a bit more supported when they're in the chair throughout the day. It can also play a large role in preventing someone from sliding forward, because now we're tilting, gravity is actually helping us stay back into the chair. Woo! Gravity! Number 3 is community access. Now, tilt obviously helps us when we go downhill because we can tilt backwards so we don't feel like we're going to fall forward out of the chair. But it can also help us when we're going uphill because when we tilt, our feet come higher and we're less likely to have our feet scrape all over the gutters. Number 4 is hoist transfers. It's very hard to get someone seated all the way back into the chair when we're hoist transferring them. So what we can do is we can tilt the chair so the chair matches the angle of the sling. So when we lower the client into the chair, it's much easier to get them back into the chair. And lastly, it's sitting tolerance. Not many of us can tolerate upright seating all day, especially if we have physical limitations that don't allow us to reposition. If someone is in the chair for at least 8 hours a day, having the ability to tilt can reduce the need for a transfer, whether it be back into bed or lying onto a couch or whatever it may be. Now there are a bunch of benefits of posterior tilt, but I need to keep my videos short. So here they are. I hope you enjoy them. Look into them in your own time. But if you are prescribing posterior tilt, there are a few key things you need to know so you don't mess things up. And for that, you can tune into my next video. Bye for now.